Hello guys, good morning. Are we 48 hours away from a nasty sell-off? Well, let's talk about it and see what may happen or may not happen. But to begin, as at the time of doing these videos or this video, the Dow and the Nasdaq and the S&P are on the reds. This is as of 11:24 Eastern Time, and honestly I am predicting a bit more of a pullback, especially since we've been having more green weeks the past previous weeks, and as we get closer to the election, it is only natural or normal to expect the market to be coming lower, especially with no stimulus. As of right now, our portfolio holds $3,095, so we're down $5 pretty much for the day, with our biggest movers being Broom. Broom has been in the low for quite a while, and a BV being, I guess, our biggest loser. In terms of activity, I have not bought or sold anything since the last time I did a video, and Peloton continues to be our number one stock with a massive 46% return, and Broom is still our worst performing stock in our portfolio with a very nasty 12% loss, which is not that bad. But anyways, guys, let's talk about really why you're here watching this video. Today I read an interesting article from CNBC, and it pretty much explains how Nancy Pelosi has given the Trump administration an ultimatum kind of thing, pretty much a letter saying that if they need to reach 48 hours, within 48 hours, they need to reach a deal or an agreement for stimulus if we want to get some sort of aid before the election. Now, this doesn't mean that there won't be no aid. Simply said, it's just that they want the aid before the election is up, or I guess here. So with that being said, guys, could this be the catalyst for an actual sell-off? So let's assume the Trump administration does not follow through, and let's say for whatever reason, the Democrats and the Republicans can still not come to an agreement on any sort of aid. This could be a potential catalyst for a sell-off. Now, it could also just, be a catalyst for a buying spree. At this time, the market's just so crazy, it's kind of hard to predict what's going to happen. But I thought it would be interesting to kind of point that out, especially, having some very positive weeks behind us, that could have created a false sense of growth and prosperity. And again, it doesn't really reflect the U.S. economy, but in other words, it's still, the market is due for a slight pullback. And again, with these type of news, it might only magnify the pullback. Not to mention, the U.S. has hit the 40 million COVID-19 cases count. Winter's probably not going to improve that at all. But, it's just something to keep in mind, guys, and something to look out for. Now, if there is a pullback, there are some stocks you definitely want to keep an eye on. And for example, there are also some stocks that are worth probably buying now in the case there is not a pullback. Which again, it's kind of like it could go both ways. But the stocks I would recommend buying right now, one of them is, Peloton would be one of those stocks you want to buy if there is a pullback. Peloton has been up for a while and it's due for a pullback. Broom is one of those stocks that is down and we should be expecting the stock to go up. It's actually in a good position and it's starting to go back up. So Broom might be a good time to initiate a position. With that being said, AMC could be a good option. However, I did read some articles how they're running out of cash, so I think that just might be too risky. But AMC, it has increased roughly like 10%, 22% from its lows just some weeks ago. So it could be a good stock. Penn National Gaming, it's a good stock. I just think it's a little high right now, so I don't think much about the stock. And then finally, Fastly. We just initiated a position in Fastly just not too long ago, especially because of the dip. it's been continued going down, so I might even get even more stocks, more shares. NIO, or NEO, however you want to pronounce it, is one of those stocks that I actually would consider really upgrading my position if there is a pullback. So these are just some of the few stocks that I would recommend, guys, to keep an eye on. You know, if they're going down, if they're going up, these could be signs for you to know if it's a good time to initiate or increase on your position. So with that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, and I will definitely be answering any comments or any questions you might have. And subscribe to the channel. You know, if you really want to follow this portfolio series, we're investing $1,000 every month. And our goal is really to maximize and try to make a good profit, eventually move into more of a dividend payoff type of portfolio. But with that being said, guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow, and I hope you guys have a safe day.